Hey guys, John Lambert here, and here is your market update. So of course I'm going to go over all the recent sales and all the good stuff that's happening directly in our area, but I'm going to cover two questions that I'm getting a lot. Are we in a housing bubble and can we expect a crash anytime soon? And should I wait for that traditional spring or fall market to sell my home? All right, let's go over the numbers of what happened here in Baden in April. So there were 10 homes that sold. Two condos were on Brewery Street. There were two semi-detached homes, and they ranged from 569 all the way up to 630,000. And then there were 6 kind of single-detached homes ranging from 510,000 all the way up to 1.1 million. The average sold price for our area was just over 824,000, and the average days on the market was 8. Very, very low inventory still, and we're seeing insane numbers. Sellers are very happy right now. Everyone's saying, what's going on in our market? This is absolutely insanity. Well, let's put this in perspective of what's going on across Canada. Now, I've got this graph, which I thought was really interesting. So this is the average housing prices, how they've gone up from March 2020 to March 2021 of this year. You can see Kitchener-Waterloo at 33.4% right in the middle of that graph. You can see Nova Scotia at the top, 79.2%. This is not just Kitchener-Waterloo, this is spreading across Canada. Are we in a housing bubble? No, I would suggest this is the new normal and we're not in a housing bubble. I don't think we're going to have a crash in the next, 2, 3, 6 months. With the low inventory, and we don't see any change with that coming anytime soon, possibly in the next 2 to 3 years, prices are going to remain fairly high. I don't think they'll keep going up at the same level they were, but this is not a bubble. This is going to be more the new normal, so we might as well get used to it. So do I wait for that traditional spring market or fall market to sell my home to get the most money? Well, I would say absolutely not in this market. Inventory is so low that is where you're going to get the most money when there's less homes available, supply and demand. And people typically think, my gardens are in, my lawn looks better, my home will be more appealing, but you're also in more competition. I would suggest the new normal is anytime you want to sell your house with very, very low inventory is the best time to sell the house. What I'm really proud of here on the Lambert Group is the biggest challenge out there in the market right now is finding homes for buyers. And sure, we're getting crazy record numbers for our sellers and they're extremely happy with the results, and so are we. But the real challenge is, where are those sellers going? Where are they moving to? And this market isn't a buyer-friendly market. So we've had to be innovative, really change the way we do business, and it's really worked well, especially in 2021. We found a home on Kijiji for a buyer. We've been looking through our database, networking, really trying to find people that consider moving with those off-market properties. And again, the Home Match program is amazing to kind of set up buyers with sellers and sellers with buyers. And some of this is done off-market where you won't see these homes on realtor.ca, because obviously once it gets listed on realtor.ca or on the MLS system, the whole world is looking at that house and there's so much competition. But if you can find a suitable situation where you can make a good match off market, it's worked really, really well. And we're really, really proud of what we've been able to accomplish so far.